What is that? Oh, this? This gets rid of migraines. That cures migraines? Sure does, or the CO2 does, really. How does it work? It takes carbon dioxide from a half-empty soda, injects it up your sinuses, and then it reacts with the moisture in your sinuses and create a mild burning sensation, a lot like you've, I'm sure, experienced before drinking a soda or some sort of carbonated beverage. That triggers the vagus and trigeminal nerves in your sinuses, which wrap around your brain and have been proven through a number of scientific studies and FDA trials on implanted electrodes, carbon dioxide, a number of things to help alleviate and even get rid of migraines. It's pretty cool. How do you know that that cures migraines? It's actually a huge trend in migraine research right now, one of the biggest waves. And there was an early stage FDA trial that showed that about 2/3 of patients either saw major relief or even had their migraines eliminated entirely by nasal inhaled CO2. And it showed that it enhances the effects of any medication. So anything you're taking, it makes it work better. On top of that, there's about a dozen studies on nasal inhaled CO2 from various universities, which you can read all of on our website. And we've sold about 300 of the devices, and just as the data shows, about 200 of those clients it does work for. And they send us all kinds of messages saying how thrilled they are with it, how they depend on it now, and how much it's changed their life. That sounds pretty far-fetched. Where did you get that idea? I went to Stanford University where I got a master's degree in science. I'm a scientific researcher. While I was there, one of my friends worked for a really well-funded biotech company who had one of these first devices. And they were in early FDA trials, and those are the trials that were showing that it works on about 2/3 of people. Then a major drug company approached them and wanted to buy out the patent and squash the device. You see, a device like this that's reusable will never make nearly as much money as a migraine drug. We thought they'd say no. Eventually they said yes. The drug company squashed it. For a lot of years, I just thought that was like a really heartbreaking story. And then eventually we realized we could actually put these on top of soda devices, get around their patent, and then sell people something that's actually more convenient and more cost-effective on our own, and that's how we got here. Don't you get soda in your nose? No, absolutely not. Can't you just breathe into a paper bag? Nope, your breath is about 4 to 5% carbon dioxide. This takes almost 100% pure carbon dioxide. One of the best sources of that is safe all around the world is sodas. That's why we use sodas. Is it dangerous? Nope, it's only about half a second of CO2. It would look ridiculous to use that. Maybe most of our clients go and use it in the bathroom, but honestly, would you rather look ridiculous by yourself in the bathroom or have a migraine debilitating you for the rest of the day? Why do you have some great reviews that are like people raving about it and then some bad reviews on Amazon? If you attach anything to a soda and then drop it on a tile floor, it's probably gonna break. Your phone, your TV remote control, anything from around your house. Our instructions say that clearly, but still people drop them or sit on them and break them. And then if they tell us, we do everything that we can to help them out and make them happy. Unfortunately, there was about 3 or 4 clients out of about 300 that didn't tell us and just went straight on to Amazon and left 1-star reviews. The thing about reviews is, across Amazon, about 1 out of 25 people leave reviews. I'm part of the problem. I hardly review anything. So if people are happy, they rarely review. If they're upset, they review almost 100% of the time. So if we have about 4 upset clients out of 300, then we get like 4 1-star reviews, unfortunately. On the upside, we have about twice as many as average on Amazon that do leave happy reviews because people are so excited about it. And we listened to even the few people that were upset. We changed this piece right here to being metal so that even if you drop it or sit on it, it probably won't break. So hopefully that will satisfy everybody, even the slightly more picky customers. You're gonna pour out half the soda at least. If it's a smaller one like this, pour it into a glass so you can use half of it for one nostril, half of it for the other. You're gonna take your device, you're gonna put it down in there, screw it on, and then you're gonna swirl it rather than shaking it. And that's gonna pressurize it, and then you're just gonna snort it. It's gonna cause a mild burning sensation for just a split second. That's what's gonna activate the nerves and treat the migraine. You're gonna do that twice per nostril. Like I said, you can pour out this part, pour the other half in if you're using a smaller one. A 2-liter bottle is much better. If you can use a 2-liter bottle, use the 2-liter bottle, and then you're gonna be good to go. That's all it takes. I like what you're saying. It sounds pretty interesting, but I'm not sure that I wanna risk trying it. I absolutely hear what you're saying, and I get it. Let me tell you about one of our clients, Susan, who told us that she felt the exact same way. She was a nurse. She'd had chronic migraines for over 40 years until the point where she finally had to quit her career in nursing. She found our product. She went on, she read all of the research and everything because she was a nurse. It all made sense to her, but she was still a little bit hesitant to try it. She decided to try it anyway, and a few weeks later we got an incredibly touching, heartfelt message from her telling us her story and saying that because of our device, she was going to get to go back to her career in nursing. So I understand that it's a risk, but when you have that kind of life change, I'm sure that you will not regret trying it at least. So we're happy to bring it to you. We don't make any money off of it. It does cost a lot of money to make and market, but we hear stories like that all the time. And that's why we're so passionate about getting this into the hands of people that suffer from migraines.